I'm Francesca and welcome to Fran Explains History. Topic for this video is going to be the white man's burden. It's a huge topic, nice and light, and so I'm going to need two parts, so make sure you stay tuned for the second part.
So for a lot of people, the term white man's burden might remind them of humanitarians of Tinder, or of volunteerism, or even of white saviorism, or of the white savior industrial complex. And we get this term from the 1899 poem by Rudyard Kipling of the same name, in which Kipling is making the appeal to the US President William McKinley to invade the Philippines, then a Spanish colony. And yes, it's that Kipling. The one who gave us the Disney classic The Jungle Book, also super colonial, but I can't get into that now. The poem was so influential it became an anthem for American imperialism in the Philippines, which I'll go more into in part 2.
Hey, this is Fran Explains History and welcome to part 2 of The White Man's Burden.
P.S. Make sure you watch part 1 if you haven't already. Okay, so back to the poem itself, in which the Filipino is the half devil and half child, and the US is the white man. So it is the burden of the white nation that is America to uplift and civilize this new caught sullen peoples, the Filipinos. And the expression immediately starts to catch on. So this is an ad for Pear's soap, in which they're equating cleanliness to civilization. It even makes its way into official government documentation. This is a report on the Philippine situation delivered to the Senate from 1902, advocating for the US to educate the Filipino.
Okay, time's up, but I'll be posting pictures on Instagram. Thank you for watching. The next episode will be on benevolent assimilation. Hey, this is Fran Explains History, and on today's episode, Benevolent Assimilation. 102 years ago to this day, the Spanish-American War begins. The US gets involved in this war supposedly to help Spanish colonies gain their independence from Spain. But by the time the Treaty of Paris happened in December of 1898, it was clear that the US now had colonial ambitions. This treaty cedes the Philippines, Puerto Rico, and other colonies to the US.
Through the Benevolent Assimilation Proclamation, US President McKinley establishes a military government across the islands and does so for the sake of, quote, protection of Filipinos and to uplift and civilize them, and that is the Benevolent Assimilation Doctrine. Government officials had to take oaths of allegiance to accept the supremacy of the United States.
Time's up. Thank you so much for watching. Next video will be on colonial exhibitions.